Hey everyone, John Hartley. Been a while since I've made a video. I explained last time I was saving money, but because I bought a Nordic Track S22i exercise bike. It's one of them fancy ones that's got a computer in front of you. You can see where you're riding in Australia, Utah, or with the Google Street Maps, you can even ride through your hometown on the course you create yourself. It's pretty good. I've lost 10 pounds and a couple of inches off my midsection, so it's working so far. The diet has been drastically changed. No processed foods, only good stuff. My numbers on my type 2 diabetes has gone down. Hadn't taken my blood pressure lately, but I'm thinking, especially the way I feel and everything, that it's gone down as well. I do still have 1 cup of coffee in the morning. But enough about that. I got a couple of things here in the mail today. The first one is a regular, so we'll get it out the way first. And this comes to us from Earl Crab in Oklahoma. He didn't want them things to get lonely or get too friendly on the way. Put 2 things in separate envelopes. That's all right. As you can tell, that's in a sealed Apmex bag. I hope he bought them in bulk, because I didn't pay too much for them at all. Plus, I used eBay bucks, so I didn't pay hardly anything for these 2. But a 2019 Silver Eagle. I heard yesterday on Coin News that they're going into meetings, and they have decided to change the reverse of the American Eagles, both silver and gold, to encompass a counterfeit device. And I hope they make it a very nice looking classical design. Something like the reverse of the Walking Liberty, but not the same, because then this coin would be a big Walking Liberty. But something along those lines. There's a lot of classic eagles that were presented as entrance into coin designs that weren't used, and I've seen a lot of them that are just beautiful on pattern coins and such. And I think they ought to just go back and use those. But I don't know if they will. They also have decided to stop the quarters program will finally end. And they will start using a likeness of Washington crossing the Delaware for the permanent reverse of the Washington quarter. The obverse will go back to the way it was. And I've seen some of the design can't think of the right word. Some of the proposed design. Thank you, John. You're welcome. Some of the proposed designs I saw on Coin News or something like that. If you Google it, you'll see it. And one of them I think looks all right. But at least we'll have a new permanent design for the Washington quarter. I believe there's only 2 more eagles left in this tube. Of course, the goal is to fill 1 tube a year, so getting towards the end of the year, it needs to be filled. A couple of months back, I bought a Australian shilling because I'd seen it on a Facebook page and the design I liked. And then when I looked into it further, I found out that during the World War II period, the San Francisco Mint, and I found out also the Denver Mint was involved, had minted several coins for several different coins, millions of coins, but for Australia. So after getting that one, the shilling is the one with obviously King George the Sixth, because he was hold on, I got something in the back of my throat. Excuse me. He was the King of England at the time, but it had a ram's head on the back, and it had underneath the ram's neck. It had the S mint mark. So I decided that I would collect all of the coins that were minted, not every year, but an example of each coin that was that the United States minted for Australia. Well, I found a beautiful 3 pence. The pictures on eBay showed it just absolutely beautiful, and it got lost in the mail. He didn't send it with a tracking number. He just sent it in an envelope. It showed up that it was supposed to be delivered to my house on the day I saw it. And on informed delivery, it's a service you can sign up, check it out on UnitedPostalService.com. Showed the picture of the envelope and another picture of a credit card that was mailed. They were supposed to be in the mailbox that morning, and they weren't. And they have not shown up here, and they have not shown up at the seller. So it's lost. It might show up 2 months from now. It might never show up, but it was a nice one. So I held off on getting another 3 pence until I'm sure that one's not, or reasonably sure that one's, I'm already reasonably sure it's not coming in. But anyway, I started working on the 6 pence. And this is her. Pretty coin, pretty coin. I was a little bit worried because the pictures on this coin sort of had this angle where you see the shine of the luster turns dark, and that usually hides some of the blemishes, instead of taking a picture at this angle where you can see blemishes. But this coin, with the naked eye, you're seeing it better than I am right now. Looks pretty good. And there is the kangaroo and that's an emu, right? In 1944, in a very tiny letter, right above the 9 and the 4, you'll see the S for San Francisco. Nice example of this coin. I like it. There's George the Sixth. So another nice coin added to the foreign coin album. Very nice. What's going on? Silver Eagles. The Mint's done a lot of stuff this year for us and to us. You know, the Washington or the West Point Washington quarters that are in circulation that I can't find, but I found one. Of course, I live in a small town. There's not a lot of new quarters coming in here. Kind of use our own quarters over and over again. Every time you go to the bank and want to roll a quarters, they're hand rolled. But they have the Mint already put out an American Silver Eagle in enhanced reverse proof, but it was in the Pride of Two Nations set, and it was minted in West Point, and it had a Canadian dollar in there as well, but the Eagle was minted in West Point. And if you look at the schedule of on the Mint's website, the schedule of products that are to be sold this year, it went all the way down towards the bottom, and it said enhanced reverse proof American Silver Eagle. I said, well, that's already out. There's no need to buy another one because there's one in the Pride of Two Nations set. But no. This one is, instead of being minted at the West Point Mint, this one is being minted at the San Francisco Mint. And there is a product limit of 30,000, which will make it the rarest Silver Eagle ever. And so therefore I got to buy it. But it's got a hefty price tag, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's $65. But if you want it, you better be on the Mint's website at 12 noon, right when it goes on sale, because there's a lot of, ever since they may have already announced it in an article somewhere, but I didn't see it until they posted. I check the Mint's website every few days to see if they have posted something new that's or if they've like they just posted the high resolution photos of the all four American Innovation dollars, so that I could update the New Mista pages for them, which I have now. They're all up there in case you are getting those coins and you're a member of New Mista. But they just put that up, and I saw that it was going to be a rare coin. So it goes on sale I believe the 14th of November. Check it up yourselves to make sure. And it doesn't help you any if you put down there, email me with a reminder, because they send those emails out at about 1 o'clock, an hour after the coin goes on sale. Well, this one might be sold out by then. So at 11:55, turn on the computer, get on the Mint's website, make sure your account's signed in and all the credit card information is right, and at 12:00, refresh that page that you're already on where the coin's to be sold, and as soon as it says add to the bag, click it and then go buy it. Otherwise, the only way you'll get one is on the secondary market, and the prices to start off with anyway are going to be ridiculous. They'll be selling over $100 immediately, I'm sure. So, and like the 1995 West Point that they made 30,100 and something, you try to find a graded version of that in MS-69 or 70, you can pay thousands of dollars. It's silly. I mean, I know there's only 30,000 of them, and it's nice grade, but still. So that's the next thing. Actually, it's not the next thing. There are a couple other things here and there that are coming up. Oh yeah, I've already ordered the proof 2019 proof set of the 4 American Innovations albums, and that left Memphis, Tennessee Fulfillment Center today. So that'll be next. So if you would, click on that subscription nickel in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you don't like it. Tell me what you didn't like about it. And please leave a comment. I like reading your comments, and I try to reply to all of them. And until that proof set gets here, I'm 1042.